edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Cole Hamels is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. First one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Albies stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Batting third.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch.
Oh.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Albies has a play, and that ends the inning. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto is an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Nick
Markakis digging in now. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Bases are empty. One man. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and Markakis is retired. 2 away. At the plate, Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Cueto sets his sights. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. Here's Buster Posey now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded to the right. Freeman is up with it. And he'll flip this over to Hamels covering for the out.
That is it. The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Mike Yastrzemski waits on deck. Three and 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. Fouled away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Swanson ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball two. The 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. He's set. The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Slater stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Russell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Giants 1 and the Braves nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make him work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw gets him 2 down. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Cueto sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Nope. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1. starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Gansby Swanson.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Johnny Cueto.
First delivery to him on the way. Johnny Cueto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
1-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Nope.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Mauricio Dubon will be next. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mauricio Dubon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. Popped him up. Flowers over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Here's the first pitch to him. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Hit hard and caught down there at third. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So striding forward now, Austin Riley, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Here's the 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
The pitcher, Paul Hamels, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Squaring around now is Hamels as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. First and second here with nobody out. Ground ball right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. There's one. So striding in, Nick Markakis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cueto will go to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set, and the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So we're runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going
tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He's set. The 2-2. Right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Buster Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Acuna is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball. 1-0. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Now
into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting,
shortstop. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. First pitch on its way.
0-1, no strike.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 San Francisco. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Digging in, Tyler Flowers. A base hit in his first trip. Cueto's ready and delivers.
1-1.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Stepping in, Austin Slater. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, Austin Slater.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And Hamels has to flip it onto first, so it winds up a successful sacrifice. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mauricio Dubon. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Markakis. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short.
Swanson scoops it up.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-1 San Francisco.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Runs up and gets this one down. And Longoria is going to make sure this one stays foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig, but this will land untouched. 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Cueto will go to first. Runner back safely. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run shot to left center. Fourth home run here in the early going. And the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Man, I'm not sure what the thinking is right there. You've got the pitcher on deck, and you groove one in there on a 3-1 count. I don't understand the logic in that one.
To the plate now, Paul Hamels. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll help to settle his guy down. So up steps Ozzie Albies, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Nero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-1 home.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
None out, runners at first and second. Swings through it for strike number 2. High in the air out to center field. Slater has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. From the stretch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Longoria's got it for out number 2. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The set and the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he's safe.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
One and 0. Here it is.
Ball 2. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
2-2.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. 4-3 Atlanta. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Acuna is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Belt comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Left side, but well foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. 4-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Ozuna. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. At the plate now, Addison Russell, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. Shoots this one over to first. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Atlanta leads it 4-3. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Flowers. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dansby Swanson is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And did Belt hang with that? Yes, he did. A nice play by the left-hander as they record the out.
Now batter,
Austin Riley will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike one. Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number two.
Oh.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Right side hit hard. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The pitcher, Cole.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
Tell you, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Cueto pauses. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a two-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get in the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Shane Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Shane Green.
7th inning ready to roll. Striding into the box, Austin Slater.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Wilmer Flores will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. This gets a piece of it, strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. And that's going to hop over the wall for a ground rule double, but it won't matter much as they'll take the lead anyway.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Mark Melanson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So in now for San Francisco, Yasiel Puig. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
the bat.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 3. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
3 runs already home here. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 1 Brave error and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. San Francisco leads this one 6-4. Arlene Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 97, Arlene Garcia.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
That's inside.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2-1.
Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains steady at 6-4. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He doubled his last time through.
Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Addison Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
1 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Austin Slater, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 3.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Hunter Pence will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Reyes Maranta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
That misses. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Marcelo Zuna as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Tyler Flowers, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 delivery. Popped up, and no one will track it down. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-2.
One ball.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. A.J. Minter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adeiny Echeverria is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now batting, Evan Longoria. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Longoria. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria.
Ball, that's in.
On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Markakis has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Acuña's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 28.
Settling in now, Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Echeverria is there. And that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Tony Watson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up now, Austin Riley. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Gutsy 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
The pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the stop by Bell. Touché, sir.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Final strike for the Braves. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. San Francisco used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Johnny Cueto gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tony Watson closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on.